are you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
It's okay, it's okay.
It's good.
Important start to this season for your team. How are you feeling yourself in Italian soccer?
It's been interesting. It's definitely an adjustment. It is quite different from American soccer, and obviously this is my first season. I've never played professional before, so just the lifestyle in general has been an adjustment. But I'm really happy with the team for how we've started the season. We've had a few big wins, and I think we're moving in the right direction, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
You speak about difference. What's the difference between Italian women's soccer and American one?
I would say that the biggest difference is the style of play, in that American soccer tends to be more direct, more physical, more about speed, whereas Italian soccer is more technical, a lot of passing, very patient on the ball. So this is something that I've had to adapt to because I'm used to just going 100% as fast as possible, but sometimes the best thing to do is to slow things down, which is what I've learned here. So I think that's the biggest adjustment for me so far.
And what do you think is still missing in Italian women's soccer?
I would say maybe the resources and the streaming is pretty good. I know we have some games on national television, which is great, LA7, but I know for watching from America, the streaming can be a little bit tough for my family because most of the games are on TimVision, which isn't easily available in the United States. So I think that's something that's missing, is making the games readily available across the world for whoever wants to watch them. And then the resources, I'm really happy to see Viola Park, which is the new facility that they're building. We just visited. I think once that's built, it's going to be incredible because right now we're sharing space and there's not a lot of space here. It's kind of for one team, not really for two at the current facility. So I think the new facility will have amazing resources for us.
A few days ago we were visiting Viola Park. It's big news for Italian, of course.
Yes.
What you like more?
At Viola Park?
Yeah.
Honestly, just being there was incredible, seeing everything that was being built. It's a huge complex, many fields, a new stadium for us, our own building just for the women. And I know Joe and Rocco had mentioned that they wanted to kind of simulate an American university, an American campus, because in America it's very common to have a big facility with a bunch of different buildings and different fields. So I thought this was pretty incredible because I don't think there's anything like it in Italy so far. So it's really awesome to see for the women to have their own section, their own fields, their own everything. It's really beautiful. I think it's going to be really great.
This is difficult. Why should Italians follow more women's soccer?
Because women are amazing. Women are, they're incredible athletes. Even though women's soccer is a bit different from men's soccer, women can do really incredible things. They're so talented. We put in the same work, the same effort as men do, and I think it really shows in our games. We've scored some incredible goals this season, and it's really fun to watch. So I think it would be really great if they could get into it and just appreciate for women's soccer for what it is. I think people would really enjoy watching it, actually.
So come with me, we have a surprise for you. But first, I want to know something about Mr. Panico, Coach Panico. What you like most?
She's very passionate, which I really appreciate. I know you could probably see on the video when we score goals, she's jumping up and down, sometimes running on the field. Even at practice, she's very passionate, which you can see that through her coaching style. She loves the game so much, which is really great. And she definitely, I think she appreciates my background as an American soccer player. And I think she's looking to integrate that into the style here, which is really important. So, yeah.
And how is your team group?
Oh, I love the team. I love the team. They're really great. They are so welcoming, so nice to me. From day one, I felt like I was part of the team, part of a family. They're all really great. They're funny, really nice people. So I feel really lucky to have the team.
Perfect. So come with me. You start as a child, then the school, then the college. When did you think you could go pro?
I don't know. I would say maybe during my junior and my senior year of college, I remember talking to my coach at Georgetown University, and he mentioned that I should look abroad because there are great opportunities for women to play abroad. But I think it was really during my senior year at Georgetown University when I had a really great season and I felt like I wanted to keep the momentum going. And then I went to Wake Forest University for 1 year. And when that season ended, I was for sure 100% did not want to stop. I knew that I wanted to keep going. So then I entered the draft in the US and I got drafted, but I had to finish my degree, so I couldn't go play with the team there. So then I decided to look abroad and found Fiorentina. So yeah.
Why you choose Firenze? Of course, it's a beautiful city.
Fiorentina, I love Firenze. I studied here for 2 months a few years ago, so I already knew the city. I have Italian family. I'm Italian American. I have a bunch of family that still lives in Italy.
Where they live?
In the south,
okay.
Basilicata.
Okay, Basilicata.
Yes. And honestly, Joe and Rocco, the American ownership, I could tell that they're really trying to push the women's game forward. Yeah. And it definitely seemed like an organization that I wanted to be a part of and to help in whatever way.
What was your idol when you were a kid?
Growing up, I would say probably Alex Morgan. Okay. She's a very famous U.S. soccer player. She's a goal scorer. She comes in clutch in tough moments, doesn't feel the pressure. Okay. So I would say probably her.
What you're going to do when you grow up? So you're still young, you know?
This is a tough question.
You're 23, so you're very young.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I studied international politics and business in college, so I'm not quite sure where that could take me. I think I could go a bunch of different ways with that. I think I want to play soccer for as long as I can and get as much out of it as I can because the women's game is really growing right now and it's the perfect time to be playing. So I'm not sure. With my background in education, maybe something in business. I'm not quite sure, but we'll see.
And your soccer dream?
My soccer dream? I don't know. This is tough. I mean, the all-time dream would be to play for the U.S. national team, which is really challenging because they're usually the best national team in the world. But I think, honestly, to just have an impact on whatever team I play on. Right now it's Fiorentina, so focusing on influencing the team in the most positive way in whatever way I can, and growing as a person and a player along the way.
So you come from New York, you say that, as our president, as our general director. What you miss from New York?
My family. I definitely miss my family. It's hard to be this far away. There's a 6-hour time change and I can't really see them very often, so I miss my family. New York, it's a very fast-paced lifestyle, so that's something that I'm used to, that I've kind of had to adjust to the Italian pace of lifestyle. And then, of course, there's a few of my favorite food places that I'm missing, some cafes and whatnot, iced coffee. It's hard to get iced coffee.
Yeah, it's only espresso here.
Yes, you know? Yes. So I would say those things for sure. But Italy, honestly, feels like a second home, so it's been nice.
What do you like about Florence?
Oh, I mean, it's a beautiful city, so beautiful. The food is incredible. That's the best thing, is the food. No matter where you go, you can find good food. And I mean, the team, like I was saying before, my teammates are amazing. They're so incredible, so yeah.
So we have some surprise for you. So that is your boyfriend. Come here, Wes, come, please. Oh, in the middle. Oh, no.
Now's your time to shine.
Fantastic.
Oh, welcome to Florence. You like this city?
Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. I really do. It's fantastic.
So this is the boyfriend of Jenna, Jenna's boyfriend?
Yes.
So Wes, now tell us something good and something bad about Jenna.
We'll start with the weakness. I guess the weakness is she gets in her head almost a little too much and kind of jumps to a conclusion when you kind of have to realize that time heals all. And you know, I know in her ability and I know what she can do, and it's just going to take some time, and she'll be one of the best players in the world.
Thank you. Perfect.
And then the best thing about her, there's too many. I mean, she's beautiful. She's extremely good at football, which I never was good with. I was never as good as her.
Good answer.
So, but I think the number one thing is that she'll never give up.
Yeah.
She'll always strive for greatness, and I think that's why I fell in love with her. So.
Perfect. Perfect.
Thanks.
Guys, thank you for your time, for being with us. Good luck for everything. And Forza Viola!
Forza Viola.